Ladies and gentlemen, let us start out with the good news for Puerto Rico. It is that Invest 93L, 4L, I forget which one, should be no more than a depression or a series of rainstorms or possibly a tropical storm as it moves over Puerto Rico. But that is still probably going to bring some flooding troubles. Flood surveillance for all of Puerto Rico. The NWS San Juan issued flood watch for all of Puerto Rico from Tuesday at 11 a.m. to Wednesday night. We will tell you from now on a lot of caution on the roads. All right, and then we've got multiple areas of severe weather to watch through today and tonight. The yellow here and the yellow here, and this will extend into the Canadas. And then tomorrow night, the severe weather extends to the east. We're talking about a whole hunka chunk of burning love, and by that I mean possible tornadoes, straight line winds, and hail all around the Great Lakes, multiple states. So stay weather alert if you're up in the north side of the US of A. August seems to be a month where nobody stays cool. People fight over stuff, and we have Typhoon jets have launched for second time in 4 days to intercept Russian aircraft. We believe it is important for people to know when this happens so that they are aware it is a frequent occurrence and nothing to worry about. Oh, okay. Heat, fog, and wildfires will probably still be a main story throughout all of August. You've got heat watches and warnings up through here, and then up through here, and wildfires still continue to rage across the planet, really. The Dixie Fire has now expanded to nearly 500,000 acres. I think it is now the second biggest wildfire in California history. The sun is still sun-spotless, but we had a bit of a solar flare coronal mass ejection come out of this plage earlier today. I do not think it will be Earth effective. Mike's weather page saying intensification is possible leading up to Puerto Rico, and I will continue to monitor because it is what I do. Area number 2, it's got a lot of land to deal with, which will disrupt its formation. Number 3, it's kind of like its last chance to get going, and so we will continue to watch. It looks like models continue to take it up Florida and then the East Coast, but it will probably just be a tropical storm would be my guess. And so people in Florida and the East Coast can handle tropical storms. Although there will probably still be a lot of raining. But one thing that is interesting, models continue to show right around the 27th formation that brings a tropical storm or hurricane into where Texas meets Mexico. And that would be around the 27th of August. I don't know if you guys remember, but the 27th of August, the 9th of October, and the 20th of October are our main red alert watch points for craziness. And in the blanket of craziness, that would include, of course, hurricanes and tropical storms. The IPCC climate change report came out, and they gave us a code red for all of humanity. Although with a divided world, I don't know how we can really fight or fix anything. You know what I'm saying? I just want to repeat again. Pandemic August is like my least favorite month of the whole year. Here we're looking at the Euro, and it basically takes the storm we have. It puts it over Puerto Rico with tropical storm strength, and then brings it up Florida and up the entire East Coast with tropical storm strength. If I had to guess, I think that's what will probably happen. But, anytime we have something go into the Gulf, like we may have around the 27th, that's when you really got to watch. Because the Gulf makes everything bigger or more intensive occur. Here we're just looking at the model intensity guides for 93L. Some do take it to a strong Category 1 hurricane. 94L gives you a, say what, Category 4. But remember, that would be about 132 hours out. So most of the strengthening would be when it is in the Atlantic, I believe. Oh, maybe I timed that wrong. Somehow it would. So I guess the models would, if they go north after Puerto Rico and stay in the ocean, then they could strengthen more. We will have to continue to keep our eye on it, which is what I'll do. But right here, even here, it still has it mainly as a tropical storm strength. Look at the size of the one coming off Africa. That's pretty big. Although once it hits the ocean, it reduces to almost nothing, but it can always reform. But right now we're watching this one here pretty dang closely. And we will watch it all the way through, and actually all the way till it goes away. You can see it trying to reform again. It's a weird world after all. It's a weird world. But right now, it's dealing with a lot of dry air, wind shear, and dust. So that is good news, helping prevent its development. But we definitely need to watch the situation up here, as this will be a dangerous situation in my opinion. Catherine Prosvik letting us know there's a heads up for sneaky tornado potential later. Chicago, you are included. Cameron Nixon says potential environment ahead of compact low drifting through northern Illinois. Though mimicking a remnant MCV setup, modeled buoyancy is on upper bounds of what is typical for those. Combined with strengthening low-level flow in the evening, discrete cells may pose significant tornado potential. And so, let's stay on top of things. As you get the two areas of severe weather to keep an eye on today across the Midwest, the first batch will impact the Dakotas and Minnesota before a second area of storms develop across Illinois and Indiana. Once again, we're talking about strong winds, hail, flash flooding will be the primary concern for both regions. The Krakatoa volcano is puff, puff, but no passing. Yeah, Todd Martin showing us in infrared that the Dixie Fire is raging, and that satellite dish didn't really stand a chance. Major fires are still burning across Greece and parts of Europe. And you got a brutal stretch of humidity and extreme temperatures marks much of this week in southern Ontario. It's going to feel like 40 degrees Celsius for some, and that's hot. And you guys will also have potential for severe storms as well. But brace for another brutal and dangerous heat wave, which will make it feel like 105 degrees up in the northeast. We're talking Trenton, Atlantic City, Lansdale. And then we get our next big heat wave, which will start on Wednesday and run through next Sunday, with temperatures 15 to 25 degrees above normal for the upper northwest. So expect a very smoky August. All right, sound cool? I'll keep you guys posted and updated. This is your noon report. And I've still got $317 left to raise for the August THORnews fundraiser. So if you'd like to contribute, it would be greatly appreciated. I love all y'all. Stay cool. Let's try and have a good week. Though you know August is going to be crazy. God bless everyone.